I got some huge Illuvium news for you. So many updates, so many announcements, so many leaks, so many news, and we're gonna jump right into it. So let's get started with illuviMail number 3. First off, the biggest one for me, tomorrow at 4 p.m. CET, it's gonna be happening. The tournament of the year, Team Trouble tournament. This is gonna be a very, very special tournament because we have teams of 2 players. So this is gonna be a multiplayer tournament with some of the biggest streamers in the scene. Chimberino, Artemis, Godson, Caveman, TSG, Vetamore, Septile, Night Chief, Oscar Matt, and maybe some surprise contestants. So every person on this list right here is gonna be streaming on their channel, so check that out. You can also come to my channel or Chimberino's channel. If we don't need an extra player, Chimberino and I are gonna be commentating the whole thing, looking through all the different streams. There's one person who's gonna do the positioning and the other person is gonna choose what to play, which augments and what to do. So please tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. CET. I'll see you there. Let's talk about the GameStop promo sale. So it hasn't sold out like most people thought it would, but actually we have been able to get over 10,000 new emails into the Illuvium ecosystem. We've been able to onboard so many new players and really were able to expand our reach a lot. The sale has had some technical difficulties, as you can see right here. Kieran announced it. And as a consequence to those early sale interruptions, the sale has been extended until June 19th, 10 p.m. UTC. Some people have been mad that the sale has been extended because it dilutes the supply and it's not as rare and as scarce as it should be. But actually the expectations were that this will sell out or at least sell way more than it did. And now after extending it, after the sale has concluded, it will still sell less than originally planned. So it's still more scarce and more rare than originally anticipated. So I don't think people should take it too personal. You could say the technical issues only lasted for 6 hours, so we only need to extend the sale for 6 hours, but that wouldn't be really fair. You wouldn't get all the people who couldn't buy in the beginning, then in the extra 6 hours. So that's why it has been extended for a few more days. I think Satan said it really nice here. The expectations that were set were 20,000 GameStop discs will be up for sale and in circulation. And we didn't even come close to selling out, and even with this extended sale, we won't get there. So it's still way rarer and way more scarce than anticipated. And there has also been a little bonus for everybody who bought some discs. As you can see right here, Illuvium, as a big thank you for the support, they announced some special rewards. So if you minted 5 discs, you actually get a free Illuvitar disc plate, a metal print sent home to you. You probably still have to pay shipping costs, but this is amazing. This disc is worth $75, and this is a huge extra that Illuvium just gave to us for free, just to make everybody happy. If you mint 15 or more discs, you actually get the holo disc plate plus the matching holo NFT. So this is gonna be the disc plate with all the Illuvitars on there, and you can also get it in holo, and then it's gonna look like this. Here we can see the original print already in real life, looking absolutely beautiful. I got my disc already. Most of you have seen it. I've done some shorts about it. They look way better than anticipated. They're huge and they have so good colors. It's absolutely stunning. Wait, I'll get it for you. Look at this baby. It's so cool. The colors are popping. The holographic really pops off. I'm so happy with it. Now we are gonna jump into the general chat where some pinned messages from Nick can be found. And this is huge updates on the game and on everything that has been going on. It consists out of 3 parts, and I will just highlight the things that are most important to me, but you can give it a look yourself. There has been so much going on the Illuvium IO homepage, so many back-end things, API things, and just a lot of updates. You can really see this is just a small part of the project, and you can see how much work goes into all of this. Everything has been updated and implemented for the GameStop sale because all this extension is a lot of extra work and everything has been integrated already. For the Set 1 Wave 2 Illuvitar sale, everything is coming together as well, and we're in the process of implementing the live sale state. On the merchandise store, you can see they have addressed 207 front-end bugs, which is crazy. Shout out to Jeremy, he's a beast. This is the part I'm most excited about, Deck Builder. So we're getting a deck builder and they are on track for private beta number 3, which will be PvP. We're also getting an overhaul of the account system, which is a little bit buggy sometimes, so this is going to be a lot of quality of life improvements. For the Arena Private Beta 3, we also have some great news, because the backend effort is going extremely well and we are ahead of schedule. And this is really nice to read. Itamar, Neil, and Eduardo are powering through the Arena private beta free backend, ensuring it's performant and well designed. Awesome. Also for the overworld private beta 2, the backend effort has been consistently sound with Brian leading the charge. Also really nice to hear. Illuvium is hiring. The best place to see all the job posting is LinkedIn, but you can also check it out through the illuvium.io homepage. On the production side of things, the primary goal right now is to enable Aaron to focus in on game design and his whole role as a product owner for the business. Another focus are clear roadmaps for each project through open beta and full release. It is so nice that Illuvium is trying their best to be as transparent as possible, and they're giving us roadmaps and stuff like this. One thing I wanted to highlight especially is the gamers outreach inclusion. Right here on the Illuvium homepage, they have their own landing page, and it's so nice that Illuvium is doing things like this for charity, where they enable kids in hospitals to play some games and just make their lives a little bit easier. Check that out if you will, it's absolutely amazing. Next up, we got some Illuvium Beyond updates. So Nick right here is saying they feel the same way internally about the cadence of sales recently. Sales are going down, and that's why they are planning on delaying Set 1 Wave 2 closer to launch of the open beta at this stage. PvP for Arena will be next. I think this is a great move to delay the sale a little bit because nobody's in a hurry. We're kind of satisfied with Illuvitars right now, and a lot of people are gathering resources for the next sale. So I think it's really a good idea to delay this a little bit. Here we got a little leak, a little sneak peek of a Wave 2 Illuvitar, the nature lynx pouncing on something. It looks absolutely amazing. I love how he is in motion and not just sitting there like most of Illuvitars. Right here we got some more leaks about the Wave 2 Illuvitars, all provided by Artemis, so check her out if you're into Illuvium Beyond, because she is up to date and she's all about it. Really nice looking, the fox, the lynx, the Kukurov, the monkey, probably a stage 2 Terralynx, absolutely amazing. Moving on to another Wave 2 leak, we got this cutie right here, provided by Fight for Eve, also a great place to stay up to date, and this guy is called Mjol, and he will be in the Wave 2 of Illuvitars. This has been so nice to see. Ether Games right here has a collaboration with Illuvium, and they are bringing Atlas into their game. And as you can see right here in the trailer, we are getting Atlas as a playable character in the game, as a card. Maybe I can pause it at the right moment. There he is. Absolutely amazing to see the Illuvium franchise, the Illuvium universe expanding into other games. Now we're coming to our man Sam, and he has a great thread about the Illuvium updates. Again, we're gonna check through it and see what we missed. Here we can see how working with aces and color spacing has improved the realistic look and the color of the Illuvials so much. My favorite is definitely this koala right here. We're gonna have a closer look later on. And also we're gonna jump a little bit into aces, and I'll try to explain what it is. It's really interesting, but it's also really complicated. Here is a huge update from the marketing sub-council. They are proposing an alpha disc price change, so that on the next wave of Illuvitars, the alpha discs will be priced at the same price as the regular discs. First come, first serve, and as soon as they're sold out, it will transition into the regular disc sale. You can find this discussion in Feedback Ideas channel under Changes to the Parameters of the Illuvitar Alpha Sale Wave 2. Here we have some fun little news. The professional tennis player Cam Norrie is sponsored by Illuvium, and in his recent match against Djokovic, we saw him rocking the Illuvium badge right here on his arm. And this show had 15.1 million viewers, so there was some exposure. Apparently, as they say in marketing, it takes about 16 times of seeing a brand to really remember it. So for 15 million people, we already did the first view. Here's some really nice news as well. In this bear market, Illuvium IO is doing great on secondary market sales. So we got right here land on place number 3, Illuvitars rank number 5, discs on 8, and then Illuvitars accessories on rank number 10. We got a little fun leak right here. We got the tsunami wave coming over the battle board. Nobody's really sure what it's supposed to be. I think it's gonna be an augment, but we'll have to see about that. VFX looks absolutely amazing on it. Here we can have a closer look at the augments and how they're gonna be reworked and how they're gonna look. This is all gonna be 3D animated at one point, and they're looking absolutely stunning. It's incredible to me how good augments can look all of a sudden. Like, I was pretty happy with the old one. Obviously they needed improvement, but this is over the top. This looks insane. This is one of my favorite ones. It is stunning. Also, this one looks absolutely amazing. It's crazy. Blows me away. Here we can have a closer look at the Illuvials and how they have this improved realistic look and how the colors are popping, how the light is working, especially on this one. This one is absolutely crazy. If you zoom in, it's insane. This is like taking a picture of a real animal. A really scary animal, but still. Look at those guys. This is so cool. I don't know what to say. Look at this guy. He looks like he could be sitting outside my window right now. So the reason why they are looking so good is because they're all being converted to ACEs. ACEs, if you didn't know, like me, Roger here posted a little blog what it's all about. Academy Color Encoding System. And basically what it means, it enables you a way bigger range of colors, so everything can look way more realistic. It also helps you front load a lot of the work because now they can really integrate it from movie to film to game to anything they want. This is the filmic approach, and here is with ACEs. It doesn't change much, but if you look closely, everything looks a bit more alive, a bit more detailed, a bit more realistic. The colors are better, the lighting is better, everything is just a notch better, and it also improves the workflow of Illuvium. Have a read for yourself if you want. It starts pretty easy to read and really explains the basics, and then it goes more depth and how to integrate it into your workflow and using it in your software. Here is another example of how real they actually look. Here we got some Mozart scans. They look great. Another one right here. Right here we have the signature animation of the squiz. When you drop it on the battlefield, it does it right away and it's dancing around and it's super cute. It really gives the characters a lot of character. And here we got a funny one, the Terror Bird, and actually he looks like he's a little bit in terror himself. There's also some work being done on the NFT art, and there has been ambient sound being included. So it's more immersive, and this is the water ambient sound that you hear in the background, for example. Here I wanted to show you the cow, and here's just the walking animation, and notice how the tail and all the water animations, and there's no fur, nothing is here yet, right? And now we go to the next one, and now the water animation has been included to the tail and to the horns and everything, and look how freaking good it looks. And then if you go to the next one, here we can see the groom, all the fur on the Illuvial, looks really nice. Here we can see how the omega of the water buffalo is gonna look like. It's gonna be a nice big water shock wave. And lastly, we have some overworld updates. Right here, you can see the waves have been updated and everything. Man, it's gonna be so cool if one day we have VR and we can run around, or a surf game, because everything looks so good and so real. Like, these waves really make me miss the ocean, and I have to go surfing soon. Here's a really funny one. We got a little atlas following us. It's not sure how he's gonna be implemented. I think the idea is that those will actually be the anomalies in the overworld, and they're gonna run away from us, and we're gonna try to chase them and shoot them to actually be able to fight them. Maybe one day we're actually gonna be able to bond with our Illuvials, and they're gonna be able to run next to us like Pikachu, like Pokemon Yellow. This is a very nice leak. We can see the new gliding animation right here, and we can also see the sliding mechanic in action and how important it's gonna be in the Boreal Tundra map, because these tunnels is just meant for sliding down. Looks so much fun, and at the end we can see a really nice waterfall, like the final cave we come in. Looks absolutely stunning. Another little slidey action, and I wanted to show you this, how important and how satisfying it's gonna be if you just miss the edge, but then you're gonna be able to crawl up the edge. Here we can see the reworked gliding. It looks way better, and we have more control where we're going and how far we go down, or how steep we go down, and where we wanna actually glide. And now we're at the end of illuviMail number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button, and I hope I see you tomorrow, Saturday at 4 p.m. CET for the first ever Team Trouble tournament with all the big guys, with all the big names. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Join in, tune in, peace out, adios.